What if I told you that the secret to a long, vibrant life isn't a grueling fitness regime or a cabinet full of expensive supplements, but something as simple and as delightful as the food you choose to put on your plate every single day? This isn't a theory. It's a reality lived by the people of Japan's blue zones, regions like Okinawa, where the world's longest-lived people call home. And today, we're taking a page directly from the playbooks of Japan's oldest practicing doctors. These aren't just physicians who study longevity from textbooks. They are living, breathing examples of their own advice, often working well into their 90s. And they have a powerful, unified warning for the modern world. We are eating ourselves into an early grave. But the solution is simpler than you think. So what is their prescription? What are the magic pills they swear by? Just eat these every day. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly what they are, and more importantly, why they work so powerfully to turn back your biological clock. Let's set the scene. Imagine Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, who worked as a physician until just months before his passing at 105 years old. Or Dr. Kikuo Chishima, who at 100 years old, still saw patients. These individuals aren't genetic flukes. They are intentional architects of their health. The conflict they see? Our modern Western diet, loaded with processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats, is creating an epidemic of inflammation, obesity, and chronic disease. The stakes? Nothing less than the quality and length of your life. The emotional beat here is profound. The fear of a slow decline versus the hope of staying active, sharp, and independent for decades to come. Their solution isn't found in a pharmacy, but in a traditional Japanese pantry. And the first item on their daily menu is one you might already love: the humble sweet potato. In Okinawa, the sweet potato, specifically the purple-fleshed beni imo, is a cornerstone. It's not a side dish. For generations, it was the main dish. This isn't just a cultural quirk. It's nutritional genius. Sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, preventing blood sugar spikes. They are also bursting with beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that combats cellular damage, and a wealth of fiber that feeds your gut microbiome. Fact: a study of Okinawan centenarians found that their traditional diet was rich in sweet potatoes, providing the majority of their caloric intake. Source: the Okinawa Diet Plan, the Okinawa Centenarian Study. Think about that. The oldest people on the planet built their diets on a food that most of us consider an occasional treat. It stabilizes your energy, fights inflammation at the cellular level, and keeps your digestive system, your second brain, in perfect harmony. That's not a side dish, that's a superhero. Now, before we get to the second powerhouse food, if you're learning something new about how to truly nourish your body, consider subscribing to the channel. We dive deep into the science of living well, so you don't have to. The second item is a category that might surprise you, and it's a staple at almost every single Japanese meal: fermented soy, natto, and miso. I know. Natto, with its sticky, slimy texture and strong aroma, is an acquired taste. But Japanese doctors warn that by turning our noses up at these fermented powerhouses, we're missing one of the most potent longevity elixirs ever discovered. Let's talk about natto. It's fermented soybeans, and in that fermentation process, a miraculous compound called nattokinase is born. Nattokinase is a natural enzyme that acts as a blood cleanser. It helps break down fibrin, a protein that can lead to blood clots, thereby supporting pristine cardiovascular health and promoting healthy blood pressure. Fact: research has shown that nattokinase supplementation can significantly reduce markers associated with blood clot formation. Source: nattokinase, a promising alternative in prevention and treatment of cardiovascular diseases. Biomarker Insights Journal. And then there's miso, the soul-warming base of that iconic soup. Miso is fermented soybean paste, teeming with probiotics. These beneficial bacteria are essential for a healthy gut, which we now know is directly linked to a strong immune system, improved mental health, and reduced systemic inflammation. So, while you're sipping that comforting bowl of miso soup, you're not just warming your soul, you're fortifying your body's defenses from the inside out. Now, you might be wondering about protein. Where do these doctors who live so long get their strength from? The answer is our third daily essential, and it's not a giant steak. Fatty fish, the omega-3 powerhouse. Think of the Japanese coastline. Now imagine the small daily catches of fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These aren't occasional indulgences. They are a regular feature on the plate. These fatty fish are the most direct source of the long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. The benefits of these fats are nothing short of breathtaking. They are quite literally brain food. DHA is a primary structural component of the human brain and retina. Consuming it regularly is linked to a sharper mind and a lower risk of cognitive decline. But it doesn't stop there. Omega-3s are also powerful anti-inflammatories, combating the silent chronic inflammation that is the root of almost every major age-related disease, from arthritis to heart disease. Fact: a meta-analysis found that higher consumption of fish was associated with a significantly reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease and cognitive decline. Source: fish consumption and age-related brain maculopathy. Archives of Neurology. So, a daily serving of fatty fish isn't just a meal. It's an insurance policy for your mind. It is the fuel that keeps the wisest doctors in Japan mentally agile and practicing medicine for a century. So, there you have it. The daily prescription from Japan's oldest doctors isn't a complex medical formula. It's a simple, powerful trinity. The steady energy and antioxidant punch of the sweet potato, the gut-healing, heart-protecting magic of fermented soy like natto and miso, and the brain-boosting, anti-inflammatory power of fatty fish. They warn us that the path we're on, the processed foods, the sugary drinks, is a dead end. But they also offer a clear, delicious, and proven alternative. You don't need to move to Okinawa. You can start today, right now, by making one simple swap. Add a sweet potato to your lunch. Try a small serving of miso soup with dinner. Grill a piece of salmon. The power to add years to your life and life to your years is waiting for you in the grocery store. It's a choice. If this glimpse into the secrets of a long and healthy life resonated with you, if you want to learn more about how to unlock your body's full potential, then do us a huge favor and subscribe to the channel. Tap that button below because next, we were going to reveal the one Japanese morning ritual that doctors say activates longevity genes. You want to miss it. So go on, nourish your body, honor your life. The first 100 years are just the beginning.